go.
Aye, aye, aye. Welcome to Port Richmond, baby. Coming to me live. Ryan Foster Carrick. Get on this podcast. Subscribe, like, open a friggin' drink as soon as I start the podcast. Make noise. Dude, we got our first guest here. The illustrious Bill Foster. You got Foster squared right now. Bill, how are you feeling?
Feeling good.
Bill's talks like
Richmond, I love it.
Yeah, Bill talks like a hot R&B singer.
Yeah. Wait till you hear me sing.
Yeah, come into the mic. Right there. Look, he's a mic virgin. How's it feel?
That's all right.
He was just yapping.
Try not to touch it.
Yeah, you were just yapping for the first 20 minutes, and as soon as the mic's hot, Bill's like,
A little closer.
dead quiet.
A little closer.
You can hear it now? How's that sound? Up here.
We good?
Yeah, now you're good. How you
I'm
feel?
seeing double.
You're seeing, dude, I know. It is, we all have this, all the dudes in my family have the same shaped fucking head.
Yeah.
Damn, I already cursed. Fuck it. Whatever. See, I was literally just like, yo, make sure we don't curse the first 10 minutes into this. And then Bill walks in with his beautiful beard.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think that? Like, I think that feels like a personal attack towards me. Your beard.
I mean,
Yeah.
put a little oil
It's much
before I
better.
came on.
Did you oil it up?
A little bit.
Damn.
Not gonna lie.
God damn. I need to get my chain out, too. Bill's got his chain.
Oh.
Dude, look at this.
Jesus piece.
My girlfriend got me lineman pliers on a chain.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah. Dude, my girl cooks, cleans.
And
None of you
work.
bitches. Yeah, and they work.
They actually go back and forth.
I put them on her nipples. I pinch her nipples up with that thing.
Who grew a beard first?
Who grew a beard first? Bill.
Yeah.
I think I had facial hair first, and then Bill showed up with his beard and then just blew past us.
Yeah, I haven't shaved it in at least 4 years now.
We're 4 years in. You look like Uncle Bobby.
About 4 years in. But I was actually thinking about...
He's like a Muslim guy in jail.
yeah.
He just...
Praise to be Allah.
Praise Allah, inshallah. Dude, we were just talking about, right before we started this podcast, I opened up my phone and all I see is murder. It's murder videos on. I think I got to get off Twitter. Is that your phone? That's Billy's phone.
Mine.
God damn it, Bill.
Yeah, murder videos.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Started following the wrong shit.
Dude, you follow one of them murder pages, it's just nonstop murder. It's murder. The one I saw was a guy, some lady, it was a guy at like a Starbucks or something, got stabbed by a guy. And then the guy calls him a pussy and then shuts, it goes into the coffee shop. You get a Frappuccino after you used to have a guy, must be exhilarating.
Yeah, once I started following that shit, it's like I open my phone and I see some lady getting crushed by a car. I'm like,
It's either porn or
I gotta stop.
A car crushing video doesn't bother me. My problem, like once you see so many murder videos, you don't even get like excited by like good car accident or anything.
You're immune.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's like porn. You just got to keep going further and further to get excited by it. You know what I mean? You're like, blowjobs don't work. I need somebody to cry in this. Dude, it's brutal.
yeah, honestly, if you think about it though, we were the first video we ever watched of that. Remember
Nick Berg, yeah. Dude, that was at my boy Jim Cantor's house. You used to try to get like a porn video and it would just come up as a like beheading video. Because how old are you, Mike?
27.
Yeah, he's 20. Yeah, so, well, I don't know. When we were teenagers, it was just all my parents in the basement, and you're just giving it all the fucking viruses nonstop. But you're just trying to watch porn, and then
Why this computer don't work?
you get home from school 2 days later, and you're like, finally, I'm going to come. And then it's just some guy getting his head chopped off by a guy in a turban. Yeah. Some turbed up guy chopping some poor reporter's head off. Dude, the Nick Berg video, do you remember that? There was one video we found that was it was like a Russian soldier, and he's stepping on the guy's head and cutting his throat.
Dude.
You remember that one?
Yeah, it's some wild shit, and I don't know why we used to watch that. Like,
Because you can't not look at it.
You know,
Eating a bag of Funyuns, just watching some murder.
damn, shit is crazy.
He's going crazy on this guy's neck. That was all we did our whole childhood. It was either Madden and Funyuns or we're watching murder.
Rosenberg iced tea.
Yeah, nice Rosenbergs. You ever had that before? The
No.
quarter gallon. Mike keeps looking at us like he's like, "Are you guys the same guy?"
No, we did Arnold Palmer's all the time. But
APs?
I've never seen a beheading video ever.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
I've somehow navigated life.
If you made it this long, there's no reason.
To start. You need to see. I don't know. I saw that video and then I saw. Get this a little closer. I just think it's how it's pointed. He doesn't sound right.
He's just a little distant.
Maybe I'm moving too much.
He's got a lot of movement happening.
I would just bend the arm a little towards the wall and then just bring it. Yeah.
There we
better.
go. All
Yeah.
right.
Money. He just sound good now.
Much better.
It's fine, dude. First guest ever
I
on
didn't
the
want
pod.
to be too close. Trying to get my range. Yeah,
Yeah, Bill's like, no homo. I don't want this thing too close to my face.
like gobbling this bitch up.
We're Catholic. We're Catholic.
You have a softer voice, actually. Ryan
me?
projects a little more.
Yeah, I'm a yeller. I'm a loud person. I've always been loud. Bill's pretty loud though. I think he's gonna get warmed up like
Get a
10 minutes
cocktail.
into this and start yelling.
Give me a cocktail. It'll be over.
Dude, that's what we were gonna do this yesterday. We were both hungover. I texted Bill. I was like, Chief, I was like, how are you? He's like, I'm hungover. I was like, yes, we'll do it tomorrow. Dude, it's that first sunny day.
Yeah.
That's what got me. It was spring. It was like opening baseball day.
Yep.
Where'd you go?
Sunday fun day. Actually, I went to a place called Brick House.
Northeast. Beautiful
and then
Northeast.
The Celtic.
Wait, Brick House, is that the place with the hot waitresses?
I mean, not Sunday.
Brick House is dope. We had the second location in Burlington. It closed down though.
I don't know. I'm talking about the brick. Yeah, this was the Brick House up in like Bongo Bob's.
Yeah, it's right near. It's what is it? Grant and Academy.
Yeah,
corner.
Dude, because the other one, it was my mom's. I had to go to like an eye doctor appointment, so they hit you with the stuff in your eyes so you can't drive. So my mom drove me, and it was Mother's Day, so I was like, let's go out to lunch. Then we get to this place, and the hostess opens up the door. I'm like, slutty hostess outfit. I love this place. She literally had a hard hat on and like jorts, and her cheeks were peeking out of the bottom. And I was like, what's going on? And then I get in there, and I sat down, and I'm high. We smoked the joint before we go in, and the lady comes over and gets our drinks. So I gave the order, and then I went to the bathroom, and every bartender and every waitress was dressed. It was Hooters. It was just a different version of Hooters. I think that's what the place was called. It's called Brick House.
Yeah, what was the color theme? Like,
Dude,
was it
wasn't
orange or just black?
No, it looked like a fucking like a nice restaurant. Like it looked like a regular restaurant. There was like an open flame. He just horny as hell.
Make sure you guys don't wear shit. Look at.
But I went to the bathroom and came back to my mom, and I was looking at the menu, and it was like deviled eggs, wings. I was like, "Is this a sports bar?"
Deviled eggs.
I brought my mom to like a light strip club. I was like, "All right, we can go."
Deviled eggs.
Yeah,
giveaways.
Yeah. As soon as whores love fucking with eggs. Do you like deviled eggs?
No,
No,
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a deviled egg guy.
I love them.
Yeah, I mean, they're just they smell weird. It kind of looks.
I don't like anybody handling a hard-boiled egg. Like I can't. There's certain dishes I can't eat out of the house. Like I can't eat mashed potatoes at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I swear to God, for some reason I think you can hide spit in mashed potatoes. Like that's when I was a kid. I was like, dude, I cannot do this. There's some pervert in the back jerking, and then he's touching the mashed potatoes with his bare hands.
Yeah, I don't know. The mashed potato is definitely overrated, if you ask me. I mean, because it's like
I like a potato au gratin.
How much can you buy a bag of potatoes for?
Yeah,
I mean, you can make.
I need chunks of real potato in that mash.
Yeah.
You ever had a twice baked potato?
Mike, I'm not a pilgrim. Yeah, I've had a twice baked
potato.
Yeah, bake it and then bake it again.
Sounds like some New Jersey shit.
My grandma would make them. They were lit.
Really? Yeah, dude. I don't know. Mashed potatoes are good. This is just going to turn into food talk. We were just talking before this, Bill. I talked about you breaking your back on here before, which is so. I mean, obviously not funny, but now that he lived, it's funny.
No, it was a good
Because
experience.
Bill
honestly.
recounting you saying the story like I had a couple beers. So in my head, I'm like, he was sloshed. I just can't imagine being drunk and it's like misting rain, and you're like, one moment you're having a good time, and then you turn around because I know you sent me like a Snapchat that day.
Yeah.
And you had fallen. And then the next, like, I find out that night, and then I'm opening up my Snapchat, and it's clearly like a Snapchat from like 20 minutes before you fell out of a ski lift and broke your back.
Well, do you know what it was? I was sipping on a bag of wine. That's what got you. Sipping a little bag of wine.
Little baggy? Yeah.
I mean, regardless of the fact, I mean, there's been plenty of times I probably could have had it happen, but I mean,
I don't know anybody in our family who hasn't, like, nobody in our family tells stories without being like, I was so fucked up or I was so hungover. Nobody has like sober injuries.
yeah, no in between.
Not that I can think of.
No.
Except for when I got hit. His brother hit me with a hockey stick when we were in 5th grade and I almost went blind. We were sober for that, but that's because we weren't at the ripe age yet.
Yeah,
we
right?
just started getting hard at that point.
We were still drinking on Rosenberg's.
That was Rose. He was jacked up on Rosenberg's. He had a sugar rush. He had a diabetic rush. Dude, speaking of sugar rushes, we went out with Danielle on Sunday, my little sister.
God, I love it.
And dude, it's so funny because every time we get to a restaurant, she just starts yelling loud. She's deaf. So like we're in like a little tiny dining room and there's like this young cool black couple sitting behind us and she's like, don't put ice in the soda. Don't put ice in the... And then she like hates crispy shit. Like when you said twice baked potatoes, if you get my sister, you know like a good restaurant will fry fries and then they'll fry them again before they bring them to you? They do that and she's like, are they crunchy? And the waitress is looking at her like, what the fuck? What are you talking about crunchy? And yeah,
She's got a couple pet peeves.
Yeah, pet peeves. No ice. She brought ice in the soda when she got there, and Danielle like screamed from like 20 feet. I'm like, she's blind, but from 20 feet away, she can see if there's ice in the soda. Blows my mind.
Oh, never mind.
What? You were gonna say bring your own soda?
I was gonna say she can probably hear the ice rattle, but then
She's deaf.
I take
She's yeah. But it's also like the waitress was, I don't know, it just looks so funny because the lady had like a tray of drinks and then if there's no ice in the soda, the straw just floats on the top. It looks like there's like a little canoe on top of this soda. I was like, dude, you better get that goddamn straw out of that soda. That little deaf bitch will pinch you up. My mom was drinking an espresso martini and my sister like leaned across the table and poured water in it. So my mom's crying at the restaurant. It's a fucking nightmare. She like got up and went to the bathroom. I'm like, God damn, get that retard in line.
Dude, Danielle's hilarious. I literally, every time I go there, she'll come down and your mom will be like, oh, your cousin Billy's here. And she'll be like, what? Actually, she don't know me. I'm like, Danielle, come on.
Yeah, she'll fuck with people on purpose.
Literally seen you 1,000 times in my life. Stop acting like it's the first time.
What? She's like, what? She screams like an old guy with dementia.
What?
Like, if you say anything, dude, it's crazy.
Hilarious.
So goddamn funny. We were just I was talking about something because she makes up these stories and just writes them. Like, well, she'll just write like the craziest stories, and they're all about like abuse of kids. And like every character in the book's like 7 years old, and they're like murdering each other. I'm like, you need to fucking take it easy, Jesus. Dude. They put like deaf child signs out front of the house. Remember they put them deaf child signs? My parents' house has deaf child and deaf child on like both sides of the house. And she got off the school bus one day. She's like, "This is embarrassing." I'm like, "You're deaf with hearing aids. You're clearly like you can look at her and be like something's off." You know what I mean? She's not like, it's not like a hidden situation. And dude, we brought her to this, she went to like this special needs school where it was like all like special needs kids. And the one girl had like, I don't know what kind of condition she had, but she had like a deformed face. Like it looked like she was in a fire or something. Like that's the only way I can describe it. And Danielle goes to the school on the first day.
Oh no.
And the girl walks up and Danielle's like, your face. Like you scream at this kid and you're like, dude, thank God she's deaf because it's like a little muffled. Like you can tell she just saw this fucked up looking kid and she's like, oh, freak.
Yeah, because it takes you a little while to figure out what she's saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it sounds like she's got
unless
marbles
you know her.
Yeah.
Then you're like, I know what she's like, you know what I mean?
You gotta
if you're like, if you're like first meeting her, you're probably just being polite and acting like you know.
Is this girl insulting me? She's like, dude, my mom told her they took her to my boy Jim has like a. Also, they're giving babies like less than 1 year old babies swim lessons now. Do you know that? Mm-mm. They just bring babies to the pool and just throw them in there.
I actually just seen that.
Yeah,
like
videos.
A girl I used to work with, she was with her baby like in the pool and. I mean, the baby clearly is like
got this baby in the pool.
The floaty's bigger than the baby. Yeah. I'm like, holy shit.
Jim, they sent me a picture of Jim's baby on a boogie board. I'm like, get that goddamn baby on a boogie board, dude. But
when I was like younger, I went to the YMCA for swim lessons, and someone like threw up in the pool, and I didn't go back for like years.
They just throw sawdust in the pool.
They just vomited in the pool.
Yeah, you gotta empty it.
I thought like, what else could someone do in a pool?
Remember his mom?
I was scared.
His stepmom used to tell us that they had dye in the pool, so if we pissed in the pool,
I do remember.
And I was the one who pissed in the pool one day. And she's like, you know, it'll change color. I'm like, I'm calling your bluff. I was like, I already did it. She's like, I could drop something in here to let us figure it out. I'm like, sure you can.
Yeah,
like getting taught science by a blonde lady.
She did say that.
They had the above ground pool.
For a while, it got me. I actually thought that shit was true, and I wasn't gonna be the one to test it out.
Yeah, I've called her bluff. I'm like, I'm pissing right now. That's crazy.
We used to get out of the pool and go behind a shed, and we thought like the distance from our neighbors, they couldn't like see us.
Oh yeah, you just see a little.
They came to our house after a few weeks, like when we first got our pool,
and just showed your mom pictures of your dick.
Your kids are pissing
tell me
outside.
that it's not your kid's piece. It's like this little fucking microscopic dick from 400 yards away.
Yeah, we were like 15, 14. Like, we didn't even have like dicks.
Like
yet.
6 pubes. Yeah. Damn. I remember how upsetting it was when your first friend got pubes. I remember my boy Brent got pubes and he was like, check this out. It was just like, but it was like, it looked like his dick had a mustache. It was like a little thin strip of fucking pubes. I was like,
you said Walt?
Brent, his brother. Yeah, 2 black athletes and white guys. They were 2 white guys that were like the most athletic kids ever.
Yes.
Freaks.
Walt and Brett.
Yeah. His brother was on the news for cooking meth in his garage in Pendel. He had like a generator in his garage.
About right. Yeah. That's what you do in Pendel.
Living.
If you're not selling
Speaking of Pendel, that's a bluff that you can't drink the plastic in the water. We're both drinking it, brother. Dude, they said they poured 8,000 gallons of latex paint in there. Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
That happened in Bristol, I think.
That's like don't drink that pool water. There's piss in it. I'm like, it's diluted, Chief. That's like, how many gallons is a pool? Like 10,000?
Probably more. I only know like gas tank gallons because I have a friend that works in the gas station business.
Or because you're an adult and you know how much a gas tank is.
A 5,000 gallon tank will fit like 4 times in like a 35-foot pool.
I don't know. I'm not autistic, so I can't do that fucking breakdown.
I'll say a 5,000 gallon tank will be like the length of this room and like half the width.
Jesus.
So it's a little.
It's a lot of gas, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But it was from Bristol. They had that, remember when your dad pushed that kid we were playing football with when we were like 15?
Yeah. Like, dude,
You can't push a 15-year-old.
make you feel super strong.
What were we just talking about right before that? That would be sick. How many 15-year-olds do you think you could beat up at once?
15? I mean, some 15s are really
Yes,
big
depends on the
boys.
15. You saw
I'd
that
say a couple 9-year-olds, I'm taking it.
9-year-olds. I'm picking up one and swinging them like a bat at the other ones. I'm not getting. Me and Jim were just playing basketball on my sidewalk last week, and like 4 to 11-year-olds came over and took our shit over. they're literally yelling at each other, like kept missing. They kept trying to dunk, and it's like a 7-foot hoop. I'm like, it ain't happening. It's not happening. You guys are white. Well, it's not happening.
I used to work in the youth center. And
Oh yeah,
dude, some of those kids were dunking straight up.
Oh, my
You know what I
God.
mean? Like 15, 14 years old, like these kids are dunking.
that was first kid with pubes. He dunked in 9th grade. A white kid tomahawk dunking in 9th
Yeah, he
grade.
was
I felt like I
nasty.
saw Jesus walk on water. I was like, this is it. The guy looks like Justin Bieber and he can dunk.
Yeah,
That was
Brett,
before the Biebs.
yeah, Brett was throwing down.
He was a freak.
Yeah. I've never dunked once, so.
Nah, I could dunk. I'll dunk the shit out of a 9-footer.
I used to dunk.
Did you?
I haven't
Mike's
done
a
it in a
freak
few
athlete.
years.
He was the
Did you really?
fastest kid in the state.
Oh, shit.
White
Hurdles.
guy.
Hurdles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I can
upsetting.
see it.
He does have an
look kinda
aerodynamic head.
fast, yeah.
He's got a.
I was so fucking short.
Yeah, your
compared to
head.
everybody.
You have the perfect head for a bike helmet, like a road bike.
Yeah.
Mike's face is so
can see that.
aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Some girl at the bar was like, "Hey, I love your podcast." She was like, "I think I have a crush on Mike," and I showed her the picture, and she was like, "I thought Mike was gonna be a fat, ugly guy." Like, no, dude. He's
But Mike, you never show your face out here? You just,
I haven't been on camera yet.
oh, you're
No,
mysterious.
we're keeping it back there. It's like a porn director. We're on casting couch. She's like,
Okay.
what would you do for this
I
podcast?
need you to take your pants off now.
I like the illusion.
yeah.
Mysteriousness.
Mysterious.
Yeah, you're a mysterious guy. Always in tracksuits all the time. You've had those
Always
that
in
pair of shoes,
tracksuits.
the cleanest pair of shoes ever.
Still.
You've had them for like how long?
Gotten for Christmas.
Criminal.
This Christmas? Just passed?
Yeah.
All right. Just checking how old.
Which Christmas? What size shoe are you, Mike?
A 9.
Oh, you got baby feet.
Yeah.
Damn, I feel like little guys with little feet are faster. You got little pervert feet.
Could be.
Baby.
I don't know if that Matt.
I always think of who was the track runner that killed his girlfriend?
Oscar Pistorius.
Stories.
He ran with the amputated.
Yeah. He
Oh
made
my
that.
God,
And
yeah.
they were like hooks.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
would create,
bouncy.
like,
He had
this crazy
bouncy legs.
momentum.
Yeah, he had bouncy legs. Dude, if my feet went bad, I said this before, but I would get permanent rollerblades put on.
I was just thinking the same thing. I would go wheels for sure.
Yeah, you gotta get wheels. What an idiot. You got bouncies? Can you imagine fucking a chick on a rollerblades? Just be blading back and forth.
You gotta get those hand pads, the ones with the, so in case you fall.
You got wrist guards.
Wrist guards, yeah.
That's what dude.
40-year-old mom.
Remember when chicks during COVID, remember when girls started doing the 4-wheeler rollerblades again, roller skates? Do you remember that?
Dude, my mom just got a fucking pair last week.
Oh,
Literally, I don't know why. She's like, yeah, look at my new rollerblades, and she like shows me. I'm like, they're not rollerblades because
yeah, you got roller skates.
yeah, they're
the blade.
pods, yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God.
There's a difference.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, where are you gonna wear those? She's like, I don't know, if we go to the park or something. I'm like, okay.
Dude, well, nothing's
be collecting dust for like 5 years.
yeah. Well, also imagining like you can't learn how to rollerblade as an adult. If you eat shit and you're like 40, like if I fell right now on a skateboard and finished, like I'm out for like 2 weeks. You can't fall
Then
as
what
an
are you gonna
adult.
do? Tell people at work like, yeah, I was just trying to
I
rollerblade.
was fucking working on my figure 8 at the goddamn basketball court.
I was at Palace skating rink this past weekend.
Dude, Palace skating rink. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't.
that place is still popping.
Is it really?
Yeah, like not far from my house.
On the boulevard, dude. That's where
ever-
I think
you
it was
ever
the
been?
first time I made out with a chick. We should take a pilgrimage there. It's crazy.
Roller skating rinks were legendary.
Yeah, because you
They
get
were.
guys with like ponytails that you're like, you get pussy from this, don't you?
Yeah.
Because they're just like beautiful, graceful boys on the fucking ice.
Yeah, Or you get the guys that love shuffling. Like they would wait for like, oh, the advanced shufflers come out, and the dude would be like, yeah, this is my
Dude,
time.
I'll never forget when I was in like 5th grade, we went to the Palace skating rink and they did couples like girl, you would couple up and they would put on like Usher. And some girl asked to do it with me, and I was like, you gotta take my fat friend. I was like, you gotta get a fat chick and get my fat guy. I can't leave him there. We're playing fucking California Rush or whatever.
This song's for couples only. Couples only.
Yeah, all no pussy getters
All
get
you
off.
losers.
I'm like, yeah, all you guys with shit stains. I'm like, dude, you're already setting these guys up to be incels. It's tough. But we did that, and then the Edge. I was always thinking about that. Like, remember all the DJs in like middle school dances? They would put on like bump and grind music. They put on like Genuine Pony, and it's like a 30-year-old DJ. You're like, what are you watching these 13-year-olds grind? You fucking freak!
It was Soulja Boy or die.
Soulja
Boy. I just saw some shit on Twitter where they were like, would you rather have 250,000 or no? It was a dinner with Soulja Boy or $250 in food stamps, and they all took the food stamps.
Yeah,
and Soulja Boy was like, God damn it,
This is Soulja Boy. He's always coming out with some dumb shit. He's like, I did that first. I did this first.
Yeah. He watched the porn. He's like, I fought. Nobody fought before me. Drake. Dude.
Soulja Boy did, though, have that first, like, fly through, like, that was just, like, catchy. Everybody's doing the dance. Like, nowadays all it is that everybody making these dance songs.
Dude, I went into Wawa today, and I literally thought this was like a mentally handicapped chick. Because she was sitting in front of the chip aisle and she was like moving real weird. I was like, yo, fucking throw a dart in that bitch's neck because she's out of control. And then I turned and I saw she was doing TikTok in the store. Dude, they need to be like
crazy dance.
Nobody gets in this. She pop locking. I got a fucking soft dick. I was like, dude, because I don't know. I did not have the courage to do that when I was a kid. Because I feel like older teens don't beat up younger kids anymore. Like, if you acted weird when I was a kid, you're like, there's a chance I could get beat up for this. You know what I mean?
You got like 12-year-olds shooting each other. You're like, what the fuck? Bro?
There was just a trans lady in Nashville yesterday shot a bunch of kids up.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? People are
do you think the cop, when he shot the dude, he's like, he's down, or she's down. And they're like frisking her, and they're like, is that meat on this lady? And they're like, God damn it. God.
Wait, is that what it was? Transgender?
Yeah, apparently.
She's got a cock.
Well,
take it easy, Mike. No, yeah, dude, because they released the body cam footage of that already.
Did they really?
Yeah, dude, the guy just goes through. It looks like you're playing Call of Duty in a school. It's
body cam footage is dope.
But dude, he runs in just like the one guy was definitely in the military because all the cops are like holding the doors, and there's just one guy just plowing through it, and his name was Rex. Shout out Rex.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, yeah, if we all show up to something, I'm like, who's got the tightest name for this? He's like, Rex, you're the guy. Get in there and blast that lady kid. Yeah, dude, it's tough. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So I saw that video, and then I saw the stabbing at the Starbucks. So I'm like, that's good energy for the day. I don't know, dude. It's so annoying. Do you like wake up and get immediately on your phone?
Yes, it's a bad thing.
Yeah, as soon as I get out of bed, I pop a nicotine pouch and I get on my phone.
No, literally. And then I read a bunch of shit about how you're not supposed to get on your phone the first thing in the morning.
And then every day I'm like, today's the day I stop going on my phone. Yeah. And then you're at work sitting Indian style on the floor, crisscross applesauce, looking at Twitter like a moron.
The internet is crazy. It just keeps going.
You don't even
get caught in a rabbit hole. I'm like, what?
Dude, I'm at the age where now I go on carpentry Instagrams. I'll watch construction Instagrams, and then I watch guys argue with each other on the Instagram. It's my favorite shit.
Dude, I watch a lot of that too. And new tools.
Ooh, new tools. We're big tool guys around here.
Yeah. Anything Milwaukee really gets.
We should start a tool podcast. Just different methods of sanding wood.
Like, listen, Ryobi sucks dick.
Some dude
get you some Milwaukee shit.
There's like so many. There's so many. Dude, that's my shit. I leaf blow like heroin needles up the sidewalk with that puppy.
Whatever.
I got that from my girlfriend, and she's just out there like blowing it in homeless people's faces.
18M batteries. Things like that.
Dude, that's what we should start taking power washers and going down just hitting the homeless under 95. Clean. Dude, I saw a fight happening yesterday underneath the overpass in Fishtown. And I just wanted to pull over and be like, let's throw some money on this, boy. How bad do you want it?
Just gonna watch.
Do you remember bum fights?
Yes.
Yeah. That's another early internet move.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch those?
No, but you brought this up once, and I was talking about Kimbo Slice.
Oh, yeah. Those are fights.
No, but they were talking real fighters.
I'm talking crackheads.
They would just go two bums and be like, yo, listen, here's $50 whoever wins.
Here's a Heineken bottle and a 2x4 and get busy.
Like, yo, here's some oldie and $50. Whoever wins gets this.
That's what they should do. Start up bum fights and you both do different substances. Like, this is PCP versus meth.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Is it like a timed fight around?
No, it's just straight up.
It's like fight to the death?
Like,
no,
Bruce Buffer under an overpass.
Listen, you know when you lost the fight. You know what I mean? Like,
As soon as one dude's face looks like mashed potatoes, you're like, all right, he lost.
Like, you don't have to smash his dome into the ground, but like, if he's down,
you
get that old A.
Yeah, he's like, listen, we got a hooker for you and an old A. Those guys will get busy. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm imagining like Mortal Kombat, like finish him.
Well, there was no like good martial arts moves. a lot of haymakers with dirty nails.
Yeah, God. A lot of times they were both on the ground.
Yeah, every fight ends up in a wrestling match.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was just thinking, remember we got in that fight? We got in a fight blackout drunk after our Aunt Kiki had her 50th birthday. And we went and got drunk and walked in from the bar, and we ended up getting a fight in front of a police station when we were like 20 years old.
Yeah, directly.
That was when we were wearing like, it used to be cool to wear like express button ups. Everybody would have like pastel colored, the gayest looking clothes you could ever have. And at the time, we're like, this is what you need. This is the tightest shit ever. With the fakest diamond earrings.
Yeah. Some Cuban zirconias gleaming.
CZs, what are you looking up?
I'm just volume adjusting.
Dude. I don't know, Bill. Do you have a computer? You don't have a laptop.
No, I have a desktop. I have a desktop. I don't have a laptop.
You have a desktop? What are you doing there?
Well, I bought it from my ex-girlfriend. And
you bought it from her?
No, I bought it for her.
Oh, and then you dumped her.
It was $1,700. You know what I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, I did say like, hey, as a gift, I don't want to be an Indian giver. But at the same time,
Native American giver.
Yeah, what should you say out here, I guess. No, but she, basically was like, oh, you could keep it. And I was like, okay. Like, I wasn't going to argue anymore. I'm like, I did want it. So shout out.
Use it more than her?
Shout out to her.
Say less. I'm keeping this computer.
You're the real MVP for letting me keep that. So
what have you been doing with it?
I mean, I do business shit. Business stuff.
Mostly business.
A lot of Excel. I've been using a lot of Excel lately.
Brother, don't get me started.
I do set it up like for
construction
estimates
shit.
And shit.
Yeah.
Like, make it look official.
Dude, I got sent a contract for a show, like a comedy show, and you should have seen me trying to figure out. I was like, do I screenshot this and scribble on? Like, what's... Dude, I'm probably going to look like a moron when I get to this show because it's tonight. And they sent me a contract, and I don't know what I did. I saved it, and then you can mark it up on your iPhone. So I basically scribbled with like a little marker on my phone and sent it back. Is that how you... I don't know. I'm assuming that's how you do it.
They didn't say anything back. And whatever.
I just sent it today.
What do they need a contract for?
Because they're like, we're paying you this much. You got to do a show for this long. But I'm also like, the first contract they sent me was for Plastic Loverboy Entertainment. I'm like, who's this fucking guy? They put the wrong name on the contract, and I was like, I want to see that guy's show. Like, what's his deal? It's just some like Mexican guy fucking a sex doll in the courtyard of the show. I don't know what it's for.
Yeah, it sounds like some weird like latex bondage.
That's some new shit.
That's that new.
Dude, nothing's new anymore.
No, you literally can't. There is no new kinks coming. That's what I was saying. I'm like, dude, it's going to be so fucked up for a kid to walk in on his dad, like watching an OnlyFans video, fucking a flashlight. Because that's common.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, and the shit that they're coming out with now is like you said, there's nothing really new. It's just all reinvented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now you have everybody's got phones and shit.
Yeah. I saw like a sponsored ad come up on Instagram or Twitter where they have a flashlight that rotates and then it has a suction cup. So dudes are like suction cupping it. Some guy was like had a video of it suction cupping on his balcony. I'm like, you're gonna fuck that on your balcony, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm coming up with if you're sick of your hands, it's not, you know what I mean? It's your problem. It's not that your hands ain't doing it. You're doing it too much, Chief. Mikey went on a cum strike.
Dude, I went 2.5 months.
Did you?
No
How
cum.
was it?
It tasted crazy. It's too potent.
It was crazy when I did jerk off. I'll say that.
It had to have been so thick.
Was it really that conscious? Like you had to really think about it like for 2 months? Like
I didn't care after 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just life was life.
Yeah, I don't think
just walking around full of cum, angry as hell. Because are you still off the porn?
No, not anymore.
Damn it, Mike. How long did you go?
That was like 4 months.
4 months no porn?
When I started jerking it again, there was no porn. It was just imagination.
Like an Amish guy.
But it was easy as fuck.
Now, did you like? Was this something that you decided to do?
Court
or was it? Or was it like something like I have a problem, I need to stop?
No, I was going to this group therapy thing, and we would like challenge each other to quit things.
Okay.
So and some guys like stop coming so much.
There was a guy with a problem, and he was like, "I'm sober from jerking for 6 months," and I was like, "maybe I'll give that a shot."
just to see. Yeah.
Oh my God, copycat Mike. You're a copycat, dude.
I completely copied him.
Copycat.
I mean, I don't think it would be that hard, but
Not just
I guess
no
I never
coming.
consciously did it.
Nicotine was the worst thing I've ever went through.
Nicotine's tough. I pop a nicotine pouch in.
Yeah, I just stopped. I actually just stopped smoking the
Vape?
The vape.
Those things fucking.
I know.
Dude, I would wake up. Well, because you're like, oh, well, it's better than cigarettes. My girlfriend would be like, it's not better than cigarettes. I'm like, you don't think lighting something on fire and sucking on it's. You know, like that's worse.
Yeah, but you smoke it everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's what I was gonna say. You're in bed.
You're like, you know, you're at a restaurant, you go in the bathroom, like, yeah, fucking hit this, whatever. Like, you don't light up a cig in the bathroom.
You're at the Olive Garden, ripping in the bathroom.
I'm not gonna lie, like having like 2 drinks at a restaurant and then ripping the vape in the bathroom.
Brother, that's free.
Yeah.
That's like giving birth at a fucking Burger King.
going.
Remember when I don't hear about that anymore. Remember when like high school girls would be like, I didn't know I was pregnant and I shit out a baby at a Burger King? Remember they used to happen all the time?
Yeah.
I feel like it used to happen all the time.
Some
girls like, I got indigestion. I'm like, no, you're pregnant, you moron.
I thought I had a tummy.
I thought I ate a bad,
pregnant.
it was a bad soft pretzel. I'm like, no, toots, you're 8 months pregnant and you just shat it out in the goddamn Olive Garden. What do you think the best restaurant to give birth is at?
Red Lobster.
Why?
I just think they have great biscuits.
You said that so fast.
Great biscuits.
True.
Everything else probably sucks there.
Yeah.
I just love those biscuits. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, they're
Brian
so
would say
good.
Arby's.
No, not Arby's. I would never desecrate a fucking Arby's with a birth.
That is funny that he's always defending Arby's though, because back in the day, like Anthony's would get Arby's all the time.
My mom would get Arby's all the time.
So the slander on Arby's is kind of like, look, Arby's
Is the best.
You know what I mean?
It's hands down the best.
Taco Bell was right next to it.
Taco Bell could kiss my grits. They had that Taco Bell KFC combination,
Oh yeah,
and then we would skateboard at the post office next to it.
the post office.
I was just talking about somebody. I was talking to somebody driving home, my boy Brian, the other night, and I was like, I think snail mail is more impressive than email. It's so crazy. Like if you put a letter outside of your house, somebody picks it up and they just drive it to somebody's house and almost nothing goes wrong every time.
That's so
Like
true.
you would think the hit percentage of actual mails, like 50-50 shot that this gets there.
What is snail mail?
Snail mail, like actually writing a letter and giving it to the post office.
Oh yeah.
Somebody called it snail mail. I said the same thing. I was like, what the fuck is snail mail?
My grandma lived down the street from me and she would still send me mail. She's like, it's the thought that counts.
I don't even think our grandma knows how to use the mail, dude.
My grandparents just sent our neighbor one in the mail. Yeah, and I was
Just
like,
walk over and put
that's
it in.
exactly what I said. And they're like, oh no, it's, it'll get there.
Once you hit a certain age, you're like, it's not worth that street walk. Anything could happen. Step in a
but-
pothole.
Literally, they're the next house over.
Oh, my
down the
God.
street. But whatever.
I don't remember the last time I sent a letter. Right?
Like a 15th birthday.
That's
My
when
mom would make me write thank you letters. Oh. She's like, you can't type it either.
Really? She made you send thank you for birthday cards?
Damn.
Fuck yeah. It made me rethink who I was inviting. Because I'm like, I don't want to write this piece of shit letter.
She's like, why didn't you just be like, yeah, nobody came to the party? I
I
just
only
don't
have these 5 friends.
Oh my God.
Damn, that's actually pretty impressive though that she used to make you do that shit.
Yeah, if I didn't do it.
Do you have really nice handwriting now?
You look like you got good penmanship.
Yep.
I know, I can tell.
I applied for a job one time and they emailed me back and they're like, we're not giving you this job because we know your mom filled out the application.
What?
Yeah, no,
they
my
called
mom
you gay.
called them. Yep.
They called you gay.
like
This kid
your mom called him like, how dare you?
My mom called my friend who also worked there and like informed them like I didn't fill out this application. That was my
This
son's
is you
handwriting.
should have sued him.
Then for sure they knew your mom did it after that. They were like, wait, the lady's calling you.
Like, this bitch is crazy.
She totally did that.
Oh my God. What was the
I was
job?
17. It was for the rec department. It was after Party City. We just cut grass in baseball fields and soccer fields.
Oh yeah.
So
We're
it was
like, we can't
government.
have ladies working here.
Was it like government though? Like
Township.
Yeah, so that's why.
Dude, that's
Like,
a good
I had to
job.
go into the municipal building and like
Those jobs are reserved for people that have nieces. That, like this is my nieces.
Yeah, exactly. Like we got a lesbian that needs to cut this grass. It's a softball field, chief.
There was this guy Dave though, like he was literally retarded. He would drive the lawnmowers and they would go off like
I mean,
hills into rivers.
95% of government workers are retarded. Oh my
His
god.
paycheck, they would be taking 75% out of it every time just to pay for the
Back to
things he
law.
wrote.
Oh, dude, that's the best. That's how I got my dad to stop making me cut the grass because I would like throw spoons in the yard and shit, and I'd come with the pusher and just fucking rip that up.
Yeah.
Dude, we used to have like a hill that was on like a 2-degree slant in my front yard, and I would drive the riding mower on and put it in neutral and let it coast down, and then I'd throw it in third and whip a fucking whip a nice dirt out, and then I drove through his flower bed and gave it a buzz cut. Got fired.
Yeah, actually, that's funny because I used to do the same shit at my dad's house. The edging, like he used to love
His
the
dad
edging
loves
look
a good edge.
So I used to purposely like fuck it all up, and then he'd be like, "Dude," I'm like, "Well, listen, don't have me do it next time."
It's like, funny. Dude, we
tried my best.
We built a retaining wall at his dad's house when we were like 13. And his dad, I remember the one day he was like, I gotta go to the bank. Left us all there to dig for like 9 hours, and then came back and tied up a do-rag, like a t-shirt do-rag, and had hey, what do you need, protein shake?
Protein shake.
Yeah. Just busting up rocks.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
made
all right.
fun of him for a while after that. He's
Still.
like, "Yeah, does anybody want a protein shake?" And he's got his the towel tied around his head like a turban. I'm like, he's like going on, and then he would go back in and like get another protein shake. We're like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
I gotta make sure I'm carved up.
big on the protein shake.
Dude, that we literally dug like a flat spot in that backyard to put an above ground pool in. One of the white trashiest things you could ever do.
It was
dude, his
so-
dad. Remember when he bought that house and we went into his garage had a peephole so you could watch kids on the school ground.
Yeah.
Remember the guy they bought the house from?
He was a creeper for sure.
Dude, the whole front yard had trees planted every 2 feet. Remember that?
Yep.
Dude, there was like
It was literally called, like, the people in the neighborhood called it like the tree man.
tree man.
Like,
He was definitely a pervert.
we had to rip all the, and you know what was weird too? Is he had against his wall, he had a picture of Farrah Fawcett,
Yeah.
and he put super glue on
On
the
her
nipples.
tits.
So like if you touch the
It was
perky,
So he's
he's
watching
like because you could see them in the picture, like it was like you know like a hot picture for the '80s. Like she got like a
She had like
no
disco
problem.
tits. It looked like my tits.
Yeah,
She had
but he
little
put little drops of like glue on her tits. So I guess if you've like felt it, you can.
Because, dude, he was watching the kids in the parking lot jerking and then rubbing nip.
Oh my god.
That's got to be what he was
for
doing.
sure was weird.
Touched.
And he was like trying to stop people from seeing his house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, with all these trees, literally, like I'm talking 100 trees in the.
Dude, it
yard.
was so many. We had to dig them all up. It was crazy.
You called him Tree Man.
Yeah.
We had this guy called Grass Guy. No lie. He would go outside and he'd measure his grass with a ruler and cut spots with scissors.
Ooh, like
He
the
would
Taj
check
Mahal.
up his front yard at all times.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, people
and he was
are-
gay, super gay. Lives
Whoa, rare gay guy that cares
you
about
know.
his lawn.
What?
Is that a gay guy thing?
Dude, I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's usually like the straightest thing you can do is care about your lawn.
Yeah, that is
nothing
right.
straighter.
Like a 4-year-old dad.
Power washing your fucking sidewalk. Yeah. I would have been like, you ain't gay, prove it.
We used to play street hockey, like
Yeah.
at my neighbor's house. He lives next to him. And if a hockey ball went into his yard, he would know within 5 seconds. And he would take the ball and go back inside.
Yes,
Damn.
I actually
Shove
had a
it right
guy,
up his ass.
I had a guy did the same shit in my grandparents' neighborhood. He was like, but they're just those like anti-fun guys, you know?
Yeah, no
Like,
fun.
They don't want you to.
You
Like,
can't be a gay, no fun guy.
yeah,
Come on, man. You're the funnest people ever. God, I worked in this dude's house one time. Gay dude, he had the setup though. He had a urinal in his bathroom, in his master bathroom, like in his house. And then he had a sculpture on top of his dresser that was pink. It was a pink banana, like fucking 3 feet long. But the banana was peeled back and it was a dick coming out of it.
what the fuck?
Yeah, some guy I worked for.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that guy rocked. Yeah, I was like, all right.
That sounds like a ultimate bachelor move, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gay bachelor.
Like you have a urinal in your house, like or in your bathroom.
It was a cum
Clearly don't
urinal.
live with females.
Yeah, that rocks. Double urinal. You gotta go
You
double.
just called it a cum urinal.
Cum urinal. He's like,
I've
that
never
one's
thought of
that one's
jerking out in
for.
a urinal.
Ah, brother, I've jerked off in porta potties before. Get your life together. God, work construction for once in your life.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
That actually the porta potties in the summer too. Oh.
Dude, I worked a job in West Virginia where they had, it was at a Pepsi bottle plant, like the plastic plant where they made the bottles. So the bottles were just like a thread and then like a little tiny bottle and they put them in a heater and blew them up real quick. Like that was the whole plant. But outside there was a porta potty and they had a hooker that would blow you for like $50 in the dead summer. It was like 100 degrees in West Virginia and dudes were getting sucked off in the porta potty.
Dude, she probably made a good money out there. honestly.
Yeah.
These truckers and construction guys
getting sucked.
Yeah, they're getting every Friday. These girls, you know what I mean?
Taking a beating.
Yeah, for sure.
Papa Molly, I'm sweating.
I mean, you were sweating anyway. And dude, it was a Pepsi plant, so I guess they own Frito-Lay. Pepsi does. So you couldn't bring any other snacks in. They would check your lunchbox. You couldn't bring Coke on the premises.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they were like, you're set tripping. You can't have that shit in here.
You're set tripping.
They really would not.
Those colors don't run.
Yeah, you got the wrong color. It was blue and red too. Whoa, they're the Bloods and Crips of the
That's what I'm thinking.
The treats game.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Gang.
Brilliant stuff there.
I'm more of a Coke guy, so.
Are you a Coke? I'm a Coke guy. Are you a Pepsi guy?
Yeah, I'm Pepsi.
You're Pepsi, dude.
know.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
really?
Pepsi just doesn't have
Pepsi
the same,
sucks.
like, fucking
Je ne sais
twang
quoi.
to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're Pepsi? Just
I don't know if we brought this up, but I was a weirdo, dude. Well, you know that.
no, you're
I would dip my
you-
pizza in Pepsi and then eat it. Yeah, and then my hot dogs, I would dip them in Sprite. I was like 7
I've
years old.
seen that on the internet recently. I've never
I was
ever.
doing it.
But what is the.
You lubed up that hot dog?
Dude, it would make the pizza like spicy, like carbonated.
Oh,
it was
that
weird.
is-
I loved it.
Little kids are dumb as shit. There's no way.
listen, if my
I went to
kid
my friend's
starts.
birthday party and I did it in front of everyone at the birthday party. Never wanted to do it again.
Yeah, no
got
shit. Everybody's
roasted.
like, whoa,
I got
okay.
roasted.
Oh
That's
my God.
before everybody could just pull out their phone and be like, yo, look
You
at
think your brain tumor was making you do that?
I don't know when I had it. We
had a
noticed
brain
it 5
tumor.
years ago, 6 years ago.
Oh, you noticed? So maybe
So
you
we
had it
didn't
early.
know.
It was
Yeah.
pressing on the soda part of your brain. That's why you like Pepsi.
Wait, is that what you had
He's
the
a scar.
surgery from
Yeah,
your.
it's stage 2 cancer.
Damn.
Yeah. Chilling though. Everything's been gone.
That's awesome.
My brain's
no, bro,
chilling.
I could see you have a gnarly scar, but
Yeah.
I didn't know,
It makes you look tough. You look like Oscar Pistorius. He had a bald head.
you do look tough.
Thank
you
you.
look like you could whoop some ass.
He can't. He just runs.
I've actually never punched
He
someone.
just
I've
runs.
never been punched.
All right,
Damn, we'll beat the shit out of you after this. We'll just beat the shit out of you. Like,
If you can catch me.
Dude, that'd be so
Yeah,
fun.
right.
We should have a podcast where we just have 1/3 guest that we hate and then we just beat him up at the end.
whoop his ass.
That would be good. What's that? Did you ever watch No Jumper, that podcast?
I love No Jumper.
I never watched it, but I saw a clip of the guy. There was 2 rappers, and the guy called him a bitch, and he just gets up and beats the shit out of the dude. And the host is just like gets up and walks away. But somebody like made an angle of like somebody just zoomed in on the guy who was getting beat up's feet, and it was the funniest shit you've ever seen in your life.
Their feet just twitching.
Yeah, he looked like he was like moonwalking off to the side. Oh my god!
There was an episode.
Should have let your son out here with them killers along. Take your shoes.
Isn't that guy that his whole podcast is just he doesn't he have people on and then he fucks them with his girl?
That's his second podcast.
What podcast is that?
They do 30 minutes of talking. It's an interview, and then 30 minutes of fucking at the end.
Whoa!
Really?
Yeah, they have porn stars. Sometimes they've had like fans on that just, yeah.
It's just like some Denny's waitress. They're like, we're gonna fuck you.
I guess they background check them first, but
Yeah, what kind of paperwork do you got to do to get on that?
who knows?
I would get on. I would like. I'm gonna apply to get on that. And then when he goes to fuck me, I'd be like, "You're gay." And then get off. Listen to foster care. That's what you need to listen to.
I don't know if they've done double guys. I don't know if it's always double girls.
Oh, I hope not.
It's always a threesome though.
Yeah, no
That
way.
sounds wild. I'm gonna have to just a
Yeah,
curiosity.
look up Adam 22
Yeah.
and Lena the Plug.
Lena the
the
plug.
Plug.
That's
Lena's
his
getting
girl
plugged. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Well, that's a whore's name,
like
dude.
she's
Lena the plug.
Amateur rapper.
I
Yeah,
think
she
it's a
really
butt
does.
plug joke.
Oh, okay. Lena gets plugged. What? That's a terrible nickname. Lena the plug. You're not plugged. You're not plugging anything. I used to date a chick that would send me videos of herself walking around at work with a butt plug in. That's living.
That is.
Yeah, she rocked. A little crazy. One of the dumbest people I've ever met, but shout out to her. Dude, that's what I watched. I watched. I was
a mom?
Have you, no.
No.
Was she a mom?
Yeah.
You just assume that's mom behavior?
I mean,
She was like changing her kid's diaper and showing me her butt plug.
I want to say, I don't want to shout out to mom. I don't got no problem with moms.
Shout out to all the parents.
You shout out to all the moms and shit, but
Shout out Pear. Did you ever see that video? Oh my
shout out
god,
to Rick Ross.
he's so
Eating
goddamn
pears
funny.
and shit.
I just saw. I was watching Which one? I keep watching clips of Gwyneth Paltrow's trial. You have to watch it. You know Gwyneth Paltrow is the actress?
Sorry.
Dude, she's like a vegan. She has a website called Goop. That's just like
was in,
lifestyle tips.
She was in Iron Man.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking
She's
about.
the blonde lady?
The wife. Yeah.
But some guy's suing her because she was skiing in like Vermont and wasn't paying attention, just blasted into this guy. And now he's suing because he's like, I have a brain injury and it's making me mean to my kids. So Gwyneth Paltrow's lawyer got his kids to come into court and be like, he was a bad dad before that. You know how much it would suck? And also, like, how big of a pussy are you that you got skied into by like a vegan lady? You just gotta brush that off and deal with it.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, well,
Did you sue the mountain when you broke your back?
No, my pop was like talking about it, but at the time I was like, yo, you know what? Give me some more Vicodin and we'll call it a
This is
day.
on me. He's got a rod in his back.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Dude, you probably could have got rich.
You're probably right. I don't know. Like, honestly, I didn't know what the logistics were behind it. But, I mean, if I had the right lawyer, maybe.
I would have represented you in court.
Yeah, I honestly, I was just like, well, I was done with the whole situation. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever.
Did you have the guard down?
No.
Oh, that's how. Yeah, they probably would have like.
I mean, listen, if my dad was a lawyer, I probably would have got some money.
Oh yeah, dude, my sister got a bunch of money because that balcony fell on her.
yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, she was at a party in Old City and the balcony collapsed.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a nightmare. You're just blackout drunk and be like, woo.
I mean, listen, if you can go through some traumatic shit like that and like live and like be cool and then get some paper, like.
Ooh. I'll go out and get hit by a car right now.
Yo, just let me go out there.
God, you're not gonna get, dude. If somebody in this neighborhood hits you, they're gonna keep on trucking. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
Oh my god, dude. There's every time in this, there's like a bar up the street, and like every 2 weeks you come out there in the morning, and there's just a line of cars that are just fucked up, like 4 Civics in a row, just dug out.
What do you mean?
Like some drunk guy's driving on the street and just
Sideswiping cars.
like hits a triple threat. A triple threat.
Dude, that
Jesus
shit happens all
Christ.
the time down here. That's why, honestly, like if I lived down this way, I don't even think I'd have a car.
That's why I got metal bumpers.
Yeah.
I'm just smashing.
Where I live, I got like a garage in the driveway and shit. But like,
Bill's bragging.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Do you have a driveway to your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get.
Does your dad have a fountain? He's Italian.
Nah.
Dude, Italians love fountains. That's like the number one thing. If you see an Italian with a fountain, you're like, this guy's crushing it.
I lied. We had our pool had like a waterfall fountain.
Yeah, it's a fountain.
Yeah.
Italians love water features, dude. They love them.
My dad would turn it on every morning.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
a sign. That's a sign of wealth.
Yeah, that's living.
He just loves the water trickling.
Yeah, you just sit outside to calm. You don't want to kill your wife anymore. You're just drinking coffee. Like, I would drown this bitch in this pool.
Zen out.
How would you kill your wife if you had one? What's the move? Brick?
I feel like it's so hard not to get caught.
Yeah.
I don't even.
I think you could just end up leaving her somewhere like really dangerous. And like
You'll drop her off again. It's gonna be like,
no
figure it out.
evidence, you know what I mean?
Take
Like,
her
I couldn't
phone.
find her. I didn't know where she went.
Yeah. I don't think, I mean, it's almost impossible to get away with killing people now. Yeah. You saw that dude Murdaugh who killed his wife and her?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
what's that shit?
Ugliest
He was-
family.
Yeah, they were
Rich as hell.
for rich. Like you think about it though too.
I'm like, that's how you know like hair transplant don't work. You can't out surgery that ugly of a person.
no, you can't.
If I was that, I would just get fake tits. Make yourself hot one way.
Yeah, right.
Just be a lawyer with huge cans.
Yeah,
gotta
no,
do something.
that whole story was weird. With the dad.
They were like the gay brother killed a guy with a bat.
Yeah.
And left him in the middle of the road and was like, it wasn't me.
Sounded like just a bunch of unnecessary shit. I would have just enjoyed my money and
Yeah, I don't get when rich guys start killing people. I'm like, come on, brother, get a jet ski and relax, dude. Have a
Seriously.
Pepsi and shut the fuck up.
not.
It's about respect.
Oh my god.
Some poor people are like, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. I'm
I'm
like,
like, make it chill.
buy me
Hey.
a boat and I'll be.
I talk about it all the time. I'm like, dude, if I was a gay guy, I'd be living. I would just get a rich husband, suck him off once a year, and call it. You just need a rich old guy that you got to wait out. It's almost impossible. Like being a good-looking dude, you don't like you don't have a possibility of like marrying a rich chick. Doesn't happen. You can be a hot slut and just get the richest guy around.
Yeah,
Just
girls
get good
definitely
at
do
sucking.
Have it easier with that shit. Like
Women have it
if you were
easy.
a girl, you would start the OnlyFans, right?
I don't know. I think competition's so steep now. That's what dudes are shit
But all
on.
you need is like 30 dudes from your high school that used to like you.
Yeah, but for like $5 a month, it's still $150. It's nothing. You got like
Got a
your
crazy point though.
Yeah.
Like I'm more likely to subscribe to someone
somebody you know.
actually
seen or know.
Yeah, because like you think about it, these.
I want to see that girl's butthole from algebra.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Just
you'd be like, oh my god, I always wanted to get with her in high school. Like here she is now. I can just.
But I'm a fat guy who drinks Pepsi.
Yeah.
So I gotta
It is crazy though. Dudes spend a lot of money.
It's
on that
crazy.
shit. Like You know, come on, man. Like, just have a little respect for yourself.
You guys brought up lawsuits earlier.
Yeah.
There's a guy who tried suing OnlyFans and suing his favorite OnlyFans account because it said that it was making him jerking off all day, and he quit his job and everything.
Oh,
Like,
brother,
he's
you gotta
trying to
control the
blame
cum.
it.
Don't let the cum control you, dude.
Such a ridiculous lawsuit.
Yeah, at some
like
point you gotta like
McDonald's.
own up, be like,
Yeah,
this is
maybe
my
it's
problem.
me. That dude, if I was that girl, I'd be like, I'm a god. You made a guy, he was jerking off to you so much he quit his job.
Yeah, that
rules.
is true. Fuck.
Yeah, you got to promote that. Be like, I made a guy kill himself because he was jerking off so much.
How do you even get a lawyer to take something like that?
I mean, you can walk into a lawyer with anything. Yeah, imagine that meeting. You're in the waiting room and you're like hearing other people's like car crashes.
Yeah.
You're like, I actually can't stop coming. This chick, I'm hammering my meat. This girl's butthole's perfect.
Actually, funny because on the way down here, I'm looking at all the like. There was a little bit of traffic, so I'm looking at all the signs, like the billboards and shit, and everything's either a lawyer
plastic surgery.
or randomly it'll be like something like they have these new ones about like religion.
Oh,
And it'll be
yeah.
like he's watching you. I'm like, damn.
Watching me jerk off driving.
Gee, Jesus is watching.
I love those. They're like 1-900 the truth. You're like, what am I calling heaven, dickhead?
Yeah, religious advertisements are so like they make you feel like guilty.
Yeah, they do.
Not me.
It works.
I power right past that shit. I'm like, not happening. How about you figure out your priest poinking kids? Boinking? I just said boinking. How about you stop porking kids, then I'll sign up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there is too. I do think that the people, a lot of people that preach that shit, usually are the
kids.
ones that are doing weird shit. You know what I mean?
It's like Joel Osteen.
Not all the time. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Dude, there's been so many stories. I just feel like fuck
Dude,
it all.
the priest who like did my parents' wedding he got popped for being a pedo. Yeah, I don't know if he pedophiled or he like groped a lady. So either sexual assault or
Either way, God
damn
watching.
priests are probably hammering OnlyFans
Do you have any like close friends or family members?
that got molested.
Just like maybe an acquaintance, someone you've seen over the years that actually is
A priest or a pedo?
a pedo. I know one. I grew up with him my whole life.
He pedoed?
No,
What'd
not
he do?
me, but he did it to my friends.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you were too fast.
I just never slept over the friend's house. But all the friends that did said that he would come in, he would give them new shoes and then touch them.
What kind of shoes?
Like fucking.
He hit you with some Heelys. I'm like, have at it, brother.
McGregor's or
Yeah.
Nah, new Jordans, like over $200.
Oh yeah.
no, that's
then
the
you're
shit
like,
that
get
they
after
do.
it.
Those they groom
you up.
You know, groom you out a little bit, and then
Yeah.
like do nice gestures, make you feel like. You
I
know,
was
whatever.
just talking about that a couple weeks ago. I was pissed nobody ever tried it. Nothing on me. I was like cute kids.
Nah, I mean, honestly, I've never had that shit happen like
The-
anywhere near me, like anything like that.
They don't like feisty kids. We were
Yeah.
feisty kids.
Definitely for sure.
You need a nice kid.
But
Yeah.
that dude ever tried to touch me?
That pedo saw you. He saw you dipping your pizza in soda, and you're like, "This kid's pussy ain't worth it." So,
Dude, he used to bring us out what are the pizza rolls?
oh, Totino's.
Yeah.
I'd suck a guy off.
He used to bring them out while we were playing hockey in the driveway.
Oh my
telling you, it's
god,
all-
perverts
all
are
things
crazy.
grooming.
A pervert's fridge is probably the best fridge you can have, though. Dude, pedophiles probably got the best food in the fridge.
Dude, there was a lot of stories that when I used to work at the youth center, like with kids that tell me shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up. Like, when you
No
really,
good.
like, you hear a bunch of kids come, like, because these kids come in, like, you don't know nothing about them. And you get a couple hundred kids a year. They got
Yeah.
a lot of different stories. Shit.
Uh,
But,
Some of them open up and some of them don't.
no, yeah, you're right. Some of them don't really tell what.
Eesh.
But that ends up manifesting later in life. Yeah, man.
manifesting. You end up manifesting goop, an article, and you run into some poor bastard on the goddamn ski slope. Now you're getting sued. That's what happens.
Now you're getting.
Now you got the goddamn court case wide open.
You got to admit, though, that dude's pretty lucky that Gwyneth Paltrow was
Yeah,
the one that fucking
if you're
hit
gonna-
him.
Yeah, true. If you have a big fat lady coming down the goddamn slopes, you're getting buckled.
I've actually never seen like a chunky snowboarder.
There's got to be a fat skier.
Probably.
You know what? That is actually a good point, but it's more skiers. Snowboarders are usually like not because
Yeah.
Fat?
yeah, I don't think so.
Ski's got to be better for the fatness, right? Or a snowboard, I guess you got a wider area to hoist you down the mountain.
They're usually already in the lodge, like eating and drinking.
They should
That's where they're in the lodge. Like I'm just gonna stay in here.
They should. Fat people just have a snowboard on each foot.
That's skis.
They just got wide ass skis. They're like those. They got diabetic shoes velcroed onto two snowboards. They got two big ass sausages to go down the mountain with. God damn. Yeah, we need a fat skier. They're coming back. They're gonna come.
There's a big boy on Instagram and he does backflips on roller skates. It's
I've seen him before. I've seen that guy.
nuts. He'll go in like a vert and then pop out.
Yeah. He learned that shit before he got fat. There's no way he was like, oh.
There are, he could be like a Vince Wilfork, like a fat guy that's
That's
athletic,
just super
a freak.
athletic. That's true.
We talked about this, like kids we grew up with that were just like fat athletes.
Yeah.
Fathlete. Fathlete.
No,
Fathlete.
that's
Aphatic.
Yeah, I was talking about that kid. There was that kid who tried to race somebody in the gym and he couldn't stop because he was big and broke both of his wrists on the wall.
Oh, I seen that.
Remember that kid?
Yeah.
Oh, what an idiot. God. Too much. Oh, my God. Well, Bill, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, baby. I love you. Thanks for
first
watching.
time.
Subscribe to this goddamn podcast. Mikey,
I'm feeling
see
good.
you next week, baby. Bye.